Hello, dear subscribers. Welcome back to our music theory journey. Today, I have something special for those of you preparing for your upcoming AMusTCL Diploma Music Theory exam. If you have purchased my 100 pages of Beethoven Piano Trio Opus 97 analysis, you are in for a treat. We are diving deep into the analysis of second movement today, and I'm here to help you make the most of it. Before we get started, remember that the full analysis that you have purchased from me covers a wide range of aspects. It's like a treasure chest of knowledge. But when you are preparing for your exam, your teacher should guide you in applying this knowledge effectively to focus on certain aspects like texture, and talk about the writing technique of Beethoven, instrumentation. Okay, so there are many small little topics that you can learn from your teacher. But this analysis is a wide range of aspects. It's a full analysis. So to answer the question, you still need the teacher to go through with you in how to make use of this toolkit to answer your questions. Okay, that's why what we are going to discuss today, how to strategically utilize this toolkit of information to excel and do well for your music theory exam. One crucial aspect of your exam preparation is working through past year papers with your teachers. This practice provides insights into how to structure your responses according to specific questions. Keep in mind that exams can present a few possibilities, so adapting your knowledge to suit the questions format and content is key. Now let's address the two questions that will likely be asked during your exam. The first question often involves outlining the structure of the second movement of this piano trio. To tackle this, start by identifying the key sections and their relationships. Is there different sections that outlining a different kind of musical form? For example, in this second movement, we can clearly see that it starts with a fugue, texture of. You can see this is the structure of fugue because right from beginning you can see it start with a B flat major, and the subject, the first four bar outlines the subject of the fugue, and then in the next four bars, 5 to 8, you can see inverted subject and counter subject. And then the next line from bar 9 onwards, you can see there is a restatement of subject and counter subject, and the pianos start to come in starting from bar 16, and the subject is in B flat major. Okay, so until bar 20, 32, 33, you can see that what I outlined on the score, the subject keep coming back and is played by a different instrument. They take turn to play the subject. Starting from bar 33, you start to see a new motif and new melodic idea. Okay, so that's what we call it episode 1, and you start to see some imitation between the strings. And in bar 51 to bar 57, you can see that there is a exchange of parts. Okay. In bar 51 to 53, you can see that the subject fragment has been moved to piano. Okay, in bar 51 to 53, the subject fragment was played by string section, and in the next 3 bars, it has been moved to piano part. So the piano take over the fragment. And there are a couple of modulation that I have marked and outlined on this page, and you can take a screenshot of this later on. So I have also outlined the accompaniment, where does the subject come back, and where does the counter subject occurs. And in bar 59, you can see that there is a answer fragment, and the subject is being modified in bar 62 to 65. And over here in bar 64 to 69, the piano played broken chords as accompaniment. So later on, this there's another contrapuntal accompaniment played by string in 70 to 76. So they take turn to play the accompaniment. And in bar 71 to 74, the subject is back again and it modulates to dominant key in F major. So these are the things that you can talk about. You can even see that there is a overlapping of rhythm, which is in polyphonic structure, polyphonic texture from bar 59 to 63. So if you look further from bar 84 onwards, the theme from is back. Okay, it borrows a theme from bar 32 to 35 in bar 86. Okay, that I have labeled on the score. And you will also notice that the harmonic progression is mainly tonic dominant here. And looking at this page, you will notice bar 100 copy the melodic idea from bar 92, 93. Okay, this I have also helped you to mark up and highlight. And piano continue to have broken chords accompaniment. And on top of that, you can also say that there are some inner dominant pedal. So this is another question they may ask to ask you to identify the inner dominant pedal in bar 105 to 108. So this opening field will continue all the way until bar 135. Okay, that is a part A of this music. Starting from bar 126 to 159, this is a section B. And in this section B, you start to see a new composition writing and new idea. Okay, new composition idea. You start to see a new melody. Okay, over here in bar 126. Okay, that I circle in green. Okay, that is a statement of a new motif. And over here, you can see that there are a few features that you can talk about. The rhythmic idea all change to crotchet rhythm and is polyphonic in texture. So in terms of if they ask you about texture, you can say that this is more like a polyphonic texture because you can see a multiple melodic line going on. Unlike the previous section, you do see some melody and accompaniment, which is in homophonic texture. And over here, you don't see any accompaniment. So it's mainly in polyphonic texture. And in terms of melodic line, it's mainly moving in chromatic scales movement. Okay, and also you will start to see some change of rhythm. Okay, it looks like a hemiola, meaning instead of three crotchet beat, you see a lot of tie notes, and those tie notes hold for two counts, and you start to feel the rhythm 1 2 1 2 1 2. You hold for two counts, and when the rhythm changes from triple time to duple time, it's called a hemiola. It's a kind of um, composition writing technique. I have made a video about hemiola earlier on. If you look at my playlist, you can find it should be able to find playlist that I made some time ago. And moving forward to the next page, you can start to see that the texture start to change into bar 160. The texture is getting thicker and is in homophonic texture. Okay, so from bar 160 onwards, this section is very unique and special. Not only the texture become thicker, it become a dance. It look like waltz. It has 1 2 3, 1 2 3. So we can also say that it's a saloon waltz, which is quite popular during Beethoven's time. We can call it a saloon waltz. And it moderate to D flat major. Okay, so I have also marked out all the modulations, change of key on the score. If you want, you can take a screenshot of it. And in this section, the texture become thicker, and then Beethoven also used the sequence in bar 160. And starting from bar 160, and you can see the thicken of texture and dance-like character start here, and it continues. And in bar 169, Beethoven wrote some sequences. Okay, so during exam, if they ask you to identify where are the sequences, to search for sequences, then you can answer over here. You can see in bar 169 onwards, there are series of sequences in the 169, 170, 71, 72, 73, and so on. The sequence go down. It looks like descending sequence. And towards 175 to 80 is a ascending sequence. And there is a new section in bar 182 to 195, which is the middle of ternary form. As you know, this is a ternary form. It starts with field, and the middle section is a waltz. It suddenly become a waltz. It's in triple time, and this is the middle of ternary form, and it modulates to G minor. As you can see, I label at 100 and bar 182, and later on, this waltz has a restatement of melodic idea from 160 to 181. Okay, in bar 196 to 218, and in this section, it modulates to E major. And later on, another restatement of melody in 160 to 181. Okay, so these are the restatement of melody. And moving forward, I have labeled some chords indication for you. You can see in bar 203 to bar 216, there are fast moving of chord progression, or quite a variety. And then 218 and to 232, there's a restatement of motif, and it modulates to B flat minor. Okay, so this motif and development of motif can be found in all instruments from bar 223 to 255. And the key is in B flat minor. And you can see it has some change of chords, flattened 6, 1C, and so on. And towards bar 230, Beethoven wrote plenty of tonal pedal because you can see the B flat keep repeating itself. Okay, and B flat is the tonic note of B flat minor. So we keep repeating in string section. We can call this a tonal pedal passage until 238. And after tonic pedal, 239 you can start 238 you can start that dominant pedal take over in piano. Okay, just now the tonic pedal is in string sections. Now another dominant pedal is in piano section, and there is a development of motif. Okay, they're taken from the piano part of 224 to 237 can be found here. And then in the last line, bar 251 onwards, there is a dominant pedal at the base. If you continue to look at the next page, you can see 257 to 260 is in B flat minor, and there's a preparation and modulation for restatement of saloon waltz in B flat major. Okay, so you can see the saloon waltz, the waltz is back again from bar 262 to 283. And if you look at the chord progression, you can see he used quite a number of tonic chord over here. And so this one is to emphasize the tonic chord of B flat major. And another restatement of idea that is borrowed from 160 to 181, starting from bar 278. And after that, from bar 284, you can see that this arpeggious passage lasting for 3 bars is preparing for the return to the section A, the field of section A. So you can see a passage with a lot of descending arpeggios for 3 bars. Okay, continue 283 to 286 is in B flat major perfect cadence. It concludes the section B, and the music is prepared to return to the section A, which is a fugue. So there's a re-entry of fugue from bars 287 onwards, okay, until the end. Then after that, in bar 303, there is a coda. So this coda, right, is quite special because you can see the 1 2 1 instead of or 3 triple time. The coda, this rhythm has some time note. End up you will sound like 1 2 1 2 1 2, become duple time. So from triple time signature, but it sounds like duple time because 1 2 1 2 1 2, and the texture of this section is in homophonic causal style. And the theme over here in caudal you can recall this in part B. Just now in section B, you can see that this melodic idea was there. And coming to the end of this section, this second movement, you can see some fragment of melody that borrow from a subject, okay, from the main subject in bar 1 to 4 of this movement, and it ends with a scaling ending in piano part. So the very last 2 bars, there is a short restatement of the subject. So this is how the Beethoven ends this movement. So that is mainly the outline of the structure, and I also had point out where can we discuss the texture. So those part that I talk about homophonic and polyphonic, you can pay more attention because that one is for you to help you to answer when the question asks about texture. So you need to take note, are there moments of homophonic in terms of texture? You need to take note, are there moments of homophonic, polyphonic, And how do these texture changes contribute to the emotional of the piece? Again, be specific and provide bars number and example from the music. So there you have it, a sneak peek into how to approach the analyzing the second movement of Beethoven Piano Trio, Opus 97, for AMusTCL Diploma Music Theory exam. Remember that your full analysis that you bought from me is your best friend, and your teachers is your guide to teach you how to answer the how to make use the analysis to answer your questions. Okay, together you navigate the intricacies of music theory and come out stronger on the other side. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more music theory insights. Best of luck with your preparations, and I'll see you in the next video. Thank you very much. See you in the next video. Bye bye.